welcome back to the Week 5 edition of Football Friday. You may have noticed that none of these games actually happened on Friday, but let's not get bogged down in semantics the way that our local teams were bogged down by thunderstorms. Let's begin with the only game to start on Friday night, DeKalb at Metea Valley. The Barbs visited Metea a year ago and left with a comfortable victory, but the Mustangs are looking to turn the tables on their new conference rivals. The Mustangs defense hasn't made a huge impact yet this season, but in a 7-7 ball game, Ryan Bingham with a huge play late in the first half, taking the interception 77 yards down the sideline for the touchdown, 14-7 Mustangs. With the game tied at 14, the game was postponed at halftime due to lightning. The game would pick up at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and after a back-and-forth third quarter, DeKalb takes the lead with under 4 minutes to play behind Jalen Redmond, one of his 2 touchdowns in the game, 31-24 Barbs lead. The Mustangs respond quickly as quarterback Logan Frederick with a beautiful pass to CJ Wilcox behind the defense all the way for a 60-yard touchdown on 3rd down and 8. MV down 31-30, and Coach Parpet says let's go for 2, but the DeKalb defense provides pressure as Frederick's pass is deflected and falls incomplete. The Mustangs lose a 2-day heartbreaker by a single point. DeKalb moves to 3-2 on the year with the win. Jumping over to the Crosstown Classic being played at Naperville Central instead of North Central College because of the weather postponement and schedule conflicts with North Central College football. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and sometimes it's good to be both. The Huskies get a hand on this Sam Jackson pass, but a great contested grab from Keon Green in the end zone provides the first score of the game, 7-0 Central. In the third quarter, still 7-0 Redhawks when Elijah Jordan takes the handoff up the middle and he goes all the way across the goal line. Central goes up 14-0 after the 33-yard run. A few minutes later, Huskies running a little wildcat with Matt Mashmeyer. The senior Swiss Army knife rolls left, then to his right, finding Stephen Williams for the touchdown. North right back in this one, down 14-7. Into the fourth quarter, Redhawks driving again as Sam Jackson finds Jaden Thompson on the slant to put the game out of reach. Touchdown Redhawks. Naperville Central wins the Crosstown Classic Trophy for the second year in a row and improves to 2-3 on the season. The War of 204 held in Aurora this year at Waubonsie Valley, the only canceled game being made up at night. The Wildcats and Warriors split their matchups last year with both teams winning at home. Neuqua Valley up 7-0 in the second quarter when Dub V gets the screen game going. Ethan Nelson finds sophomore running back Antonio Torres for a 52-yard touchdown. Ball game tied up at 7. In the second half, and the Neuqua Valley offense continues to click on all cylinders this season. Mark Gronowski with his second TD pass of the game. This one to Sean Larkin from 17 yards out. Wildcats rolling up 28-7. After another touchdown from Antonio Torres, Waubonsie driving, looking to make it a one-score game when Trey Borski makes the interception and returns it 70 yards the other way for the touchdown. Neuqua Valley gets bragging rights this year and moves to 4-1 on the season. Third straight loss for Waubonsie. The only game originally scheduled for a Saturday start was Bennett Academy hosting Marian Catholic. Although the teams are no longer in the same division, this is a crossover game as part of the 24-team CCL ESCC conference. After Bennett blocks a punt 4 plays into the game, the 5th play goes for a touchdown as Colin Gillespie hits Jacob Snell for the short touchdown pass, 7-0 BA. Nick Baffia picks off a Marian pass on the next drive, leading to another Colin Gillespie touchdown, this one through the air to Augie Mazza from 6 yards out, 14-0 Bennett, less than 5 minutes to go in the game. That would pretty much be all the Red Wings would need in this one, as one drive later, Lucas Kusiba with a 29-yard scamper to pay dirt. Bennett builds a 38-0 halftime lead and holds on from there, a perfect 5-0 start to the year as the Red Wings earn playoff eligibility. Looking at the standings, first we stay with the CCL ESCC Orange Division. As I mentioned, Bennett is 5-0 and all alone in first place, with the dangerous Roadrunners from Nazareth hot on their heels. All 4 Orange Division teams were victorious in Week 5. The schedule next week gives Bennett what may be the toughest test of the season so far with a trip to St. Lawrence. The Red Wings can officially clinch a playoff berth with a win, while Nazareth plays host to De La Salle. The DVC once again finds Neuqua Valley alone on top at 4-1 and a perfect 2-0 conference record. DeKalb in second place, followed by Naperville Central, boosted by a pair of conference wins, while Metea Valley and Naperville North still cling to postseason hopes. Some huge conference matchups next week as Neuqua Valley hosts Naperville Central. The Wildcats could just about clinch the conference with a victory. Waubonsie Valley travels to DeKalb looking to shake a 3-game skid and get back to 500. Naperville North and Metea Valley plays a loser leaves town game. Whoever comes up on the short end of that one will be eliminated from playoff contention. It should be another fantastic week of high school football action. Hopefully Mother Nature helps us out a little bit more, but we'll see you after week 6. For Football Friday, I'm Justin Cornwell.